time machine that has yet to be built. When time machines are built, they will have to have something like this set in the dashboard to navigate through time, because time has many scales and many densities. So I'm confident that what we're doing here, creating models for new technologies that allow the human mind, if not eventually the human body, to explore higher dimensional space, not as an abstraction, but as the fabric of their own lives and the life of the culture and cultures in which we are all embedded. Now, one thing we haven't talked about that's probably worth talking about is somebody pointed out that the pattern recurs. That lays the basis for a theory of resonance. So that, for instance, here I'll stop this so we can talk about it. If you have a perfect memory, you may recall that many screens ago we looked at a pattern like this, and I said Çatalhöyük was here, and Chaldea, Sumer, and Egypt were arranged along here. Well, this is the lower resonance of that. The idea being, then, that historical periods are in fact shaped by the historical period that they are in resonance with, by this theory. So, for example, remember how I said the pyramids were built right down here, or the Great Pyramid at Giza? Well, if we look on this resonance, what we discover right down there is the rise of Nazi Germany. Now, saying that Nazi Germany is a resonance of pharaonic Egypt may at first seem counterintuitive until you start thinking about it, and then here's what you come up against. Egypt invented the idea of the god-king leader. The word pharaoh and the word Führer are thought by some people to have a common etymological root. The Egyptians also were the first people to really commit themselves to state-supported massive projects in the domain of tasteless architecture. This was something the Nazis were hugely into. Both used slave labor to build their massive and tasteless architectural constructions, and amazingly enough, both leaned heavily on the Jews for this labor. And yet, separated by thousands of years, operating in different parts of the earth, but curiously connected by this wave generated out of the I Ching. I find this kind of thing very, very interesting. As an example, the day Saddam Hussein invaded Kuwait, I rushed to the computer to check the resonance.